Have you ever wondered how childhood trauma can shape our lives? In today's video, we will be covering how childhood trauma can lead to addiction. Join us as we explore the profound impact that early experiences can have on our mental and emotional well-being. We'll shed light on the intricate connection between childhood trauma and addiction. Let's explore how childhood trauma fuels addiction. What is addiction? Addiction is a complex and multifaceted condition that involves a compulsive and uncontrollable desire to engage in a particular behavior or consume a substance despite harmful consequences. It goes beyond mere dependence and encompasses a psychological and emotional reliance on the activity or substance. Addiction often takes hold gradually exerting a powerful grip on an individual's life. That is when they affect their relationships, health, and overall well-being. It is characterized by cravings, withdrawal symptoms, and an inability to stop or moderate the behavior, even when one is fully aware of its negative impact. Addiction can manifest in various forms, including substance addiction and behavioral addictions. Ultimately, addiction is a complex interplay of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors, requiring a holistic approach to treatment and recovery. Understanding childhood trauma. Childhood trauma refers to experiences of significant adversity and distress during the early stages of life that can have long-lasting effects on an individual's mental, emotional, and physical well-being. It encompasses various forms of abuse, neglect, violence, loss, and unstable environments. To fully comprehend childhood trauma, it is crucial to recognize its profound impact on a person's development, shaping their beliefs, behaviors, and overall outlook on life. Such experiences can disrupt healthy attachment, impair emotional regulation, and negatively affect cognitive processes. Understanding the roots of addiction. Understanding the roots of addiction is important in containing the complex relationship between childhood trauma and addictive behaviors. Childhood trauma, such as abuse, neglect, or witnessing violence, can have profound and lasting effects on an individual's psychological and emotional well-being. These traumatic experiences disrupt healthy development, often leading to a range of negative outcomes, including substance abuse and addiction. By exploring the various factors contributing to addiction, including genetic predispositions, environmental influences, and impact of adverse childhood experiences, we can gain a deeper insight into the underlying mechanisms that drive individuals towards addictive behaviors. Recognizing and addressing the roots of addiction is vital in designing effective prevention strategies and implementing targeted interventions to promote healing and recovery among those who have survived childhood trauma. How trauma alters the brain's reward system. Trauma has a profound impact on the brain, particularly in the area responsible for the brain's reward system. The brain's reward system, primarily governed by the release of dopamine, plays a crucial role in regulating pleasure, motivation, and reinforcement. However, when a person experiences childhood trauma, such as physical abuse, neglect, or emotional trauma, it can disrupt the normal functioning of this reward system. Studies have shown that trauma can lead to alterations in the brain structure and chemistry, specifically affecting areas like the prefrontal cortex, amygdala, and hippocampus, which are involved in processing emotions and regulating stress responses. These alterations can result in dysregulated reward system, leading to a higher susceptibility to addiction. The changes in the brain's reward system caused by trauma can contribute to addictive behaviors in various ways. First, individuals who have experienced trauma may find that engaging in addictive substances or behaviors provides temporary relief from their emotional pain or discomfort. The intense rush of dopamine associated with substance use or addictive behaviors can momentarily alleviate the distressing effects of trauma. This can create a vicious cycle, as individuals may seek out these substances or behaviors as a means of self-medicating or escaping their traumatic memories. Additionally, the alterations in the reward system may lead to a diseased ability to experience pleasure from natural rewards such as social interactions or hobbies, further driving individuals towards addictive substances or behaviors in search of that elusive sense of reward and satisfaction. Ultimately, understanding how trauma alters the brain's reward system is crucial in developing effective strategies for treating addiction in individuals who have experienced childhood trauma. Unhealthy patterns arising from childhood traumas. Childhood trauma can give rise to a multitude of unhealthy patterns that significantly increase the risk of addiction. When individuals experience traumatic events during their formative years, they may develop maladaptive coping mechanisms as a means to navigate their overwhelming emotions and distress. These patterns can manifest as self-destructive behaviors such as substance abuse, reckless actions, or engaging in harmful relationships. By numbing their pain or seeking temporary relief, individuals attempt to fill the void left by unresolved trauma. Unfortunately, these unhealthy patterns often perpetuate a cycle of addiction, making it crucial to address the underlying trauma and provide healthier alternatives for healing and recovery. The unhealthy patterns that arise from childhood trauma can extend beyond substance abuse. Individuals who have experienced trauma may also exhibit behaviors such as self-harm, disordered eating, or compulsive behaviors as ways to cope with their emotional pain. These patterns serve as a temporary escape or distraction from the deep-rooted wounds of the past. Additionally, individuals may struggle with difficulties in establishing and maintaining healthy relationships, often repeating toxic patterns that mirror their early experiences. The link between trauma and addiction. The link between trauma and addiction is a complex and deeply intertwined relationship that has garnered significant attention in the field of psychology. Research and clinical observations have consistently demonstrated that individuals who have experienced childhood trauma are at a higher risk of developing addictive behaviors later in life. Trauma, whether it is physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, neglect, or witnessing violence, can have profound and lasting effects on a person's psychological well-being. One crucial aspect of this link lies in the neurobiological changes that occur in the brain as a result of trauma. The brain's reward system, which is responsible for regulating pleasure and motivation, can be significantly altered by traumatic experiences. Trauma can disrupt the natural balance of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin, leading to a dysregulated reward response and an increased vulnerability to substance abuse that is used as a means of self-medication. Moreover, trauma survivors often develop maladaptive. These coping mechanisms such as substance abuse serve as a temporary escape from the pain and distress, providing a sense of relief or numbing effect. Unfortunately, the temporary relief provided by addictive substances can quickly spiral into a destructive cycle as the brain becomes reliant on the substance to regulate emotions and maintain a sense of equilibrium. Furthermore, the emotional dysregulation resulting from trauma can memorialize a cycle of addiction, as substances can temporarily shed the intensity of negative emotions. This reliance on substances as a means of emotional regulation can further reinforce addictive behaviors and hinder the individual's ability to develop healthy coping strategies. By addressing the underlying trauma and providing trauma-informed care, individuals can begin to heal from their past experiences and develop healthier ways of coping, reducing the risk of addiction and promoting long-term recovery. Breaking the cycle of addiction. Breaking the cycle of addiction is a transformative and deeply personal journey. It requires immense courage, unwavering commitment, and a comprehensive approach that addresses the underlying causes of addiction. For individuals who have experienced childhood trauma, the path to recovery often involves not only overcoming the grip of substance abuse, but also healing the wounds of their past. It involves delving into the depths of painful memories and emotions, bravely confronting the trauma that has shaped their existence. Therapy, both individual and group, plays a pivotal role in this process, providing a safe space for individuals to explore their trauma, learn healthy coping mechanisms, and develop new ways of relating to themselves and others. Building a strong support network is crucial as it can provide encouragement, guidance, and a sense of belonging. Additionally, holistic approaches such as mindfulness practices, yoga, and physical activities can help individuals reconnect with their bodies and reduce stress and promote overall well-being. Addressing any co-occurring mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety is also essential as they can often be intertwined with addiction and childhood trauma. Finally, breaking the cycle of addiction involves fostering self-compassion and self-forgiveness, recognizing that healing is a gradual process that requires patience and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey into the connection between childhood trauma and addiction. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and greater understanding of the profound impact early experiences can have on our lives. Remember, awareness is the first step towards healing and breaking the cycle of addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, reach out to a professional or support group for help. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, take care and let's continue to spread awareness and empathy.